every single week. Every single week, y'all. Normally, I do this as a private masterclass for only the people who register for it. But since it's the first of the month, I want to gift y'all over here on Facebook and do this right here. This will be going down right after this. Those of you who register for this masterclass, when you went to campbellsuccessnetwork.com, clicked on free list building masterclass, you will be getting this in your email right after this. Now, why is it so important that you go and check out the replay? Because you guys will, yes. Hello, you guys will miss information because I give you guys so much value in less than 45 minutes. All right. So for those of you who are tuning into the doll for the very, very first time, my name is the legendary #1 sales and remote business strategist, Letitia Campbell. Yes, I've been featured in Fox. I've been featured in CBS. I've been featured in NBC. I've been featured on StreamYard. But your girl is getting everywhere. I'm getting global in 2021. I'm not trying to just hop on one social media platform to the next. I'm trying to get global. That's what God is putting me in. That's where he's putting all of my clients. So I thank you guys all for being on this masterclass and for tuning in live. Even if you're watching this on the replay, I thank y'all. If you are watching this live, please down below, let me know where you're tuning in from and let me know some information about your business. If you want to share your link in the chat, please feel free to do so. Just like the Bible says, a closed mouth does not get fed. So I'm so excited to be here. I love doing this masterclass because here's what the real tea is, y'all. If you're not building a list, your business is not growing. If you're not building a list, your business is not growing. All right. I'm going to let that marinate for a second. While you guys are allowing that to marinate, I'm going to switch over to my slide. I do have a presentation for you guys tonight. I will be switching back and forth from my slide to back to my face and all that stuff because I really want to make sure that you guys are getting this information. I encourage each and every one of you to make sure you have a pen and paper out. Make sure you have your questions, write your questions down as I go. I want to stream through this content. I want to just go straight through this presentation. And I want to leave the bigger half of this masterclass for questions. Okay. So for those of you who need help building an email list, you're in the perfect place. I'm going to be teaching you guys my 5-step process on how to build a high converting email list. So let's get on started. All right. So before I move on to this amazing content, I want to ask you guys a question and be honest. Do you believe that your offer can provide an impact for someone? Type in yes or no in the comments. Do you believe that your offer can provide an impact for someone? All right. So I speak to women all the time. I'm always speaking to women. I'm doing discovery calls. I'm in my inbox answering questions. And I always ask this question because a lot of times I get women that are excited about being an entrepreneur. Y'all guys know since this whole pandemic happened, now the word entrepreneur is cool. Back when I left my corporate job back in 2017, being an entrepreneur wasn't that cool. We were called crazy. Hey, Phoenix, I see you over there on Facebook. Yes, I see you over there, Rachel, on Facebook. Yes, I see y'all. Being an entrepreneur was not a cool thing. When I left my corporate job back in 2017, August 11th, I was called crazy. I was told, "Are you sure?" I was told you will never be able to go on vacation if you're trying to build a business. I was called everything, name in the book. But now all of a sudden, everybody's trying to launch a business. And I'm not trying to say anything wrong with that, but I wish that most of y'all would have started much earlier. But I want to show you guys tonight how you can actually get to your success, get to your goals much faster by leveraging list building. So type in yes or no in the chat if you believe that what you offer can actually provide a transformation for someone. All right. I see some of y'all on Zoom said me. And for those of y'all on Zoom, if you want everyone to see your comments, just make sure you select make sure that you select everyone. Okay, all attendees. So that way everyone can see it. If you have a direct question, there's a Q&A tab on the bottom for those of y'all who are in Zoom. And you can ask your questions in there. All right. So we got Phoenix over here on Facebook. She said, yes, she does believe that what she offers will provide a result for someone. Amazing, 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 amazing. Yes. All right. Let's jump over to the next slide here. So obviously you guys all know really like what the purpose of email marketing. But what I want to share with you guys, some of the reasons why you need to start building a list now. The first thing is that no one can tell you what to do with your list. No one can tell you what to do with your list. Here on Facebook, on Instagram, on Clubhouse, and all these other platforms, there's certain rules, there's certain guidelines, and certain restrictions that we all as entrepreneurs must go by. Most of the rules are sort of against us, but with your list, you control what you send to your list. You control what type of information, how often you send to your list. You control it. So that's a very important reason why to start building your list today. Building a list is a great way to pivot your brand. For those of you who are about to launch a book, for those of you who are about to launch a podcast, a course, a product, or whatever, your list is the perfect place to pivot your audience to wherever you want them to go or wherever you want them to see. Now, list building is a great way to fill in your revenue gap. I speak to women all the time, as I mentioned before. And whenever I sit down with a lot of female entrepreneurs, the number one gap in their business is they don't have a list. They don't have a list. So I want to ask you guys a question. Type in the comments, how much money you want to make this year? And I want you guys to be honest. The number that you typed in, is your list big enough to make that number? Is your list big enough to make that number? Now, I come from sales, so we are all about numbers. I worked in the corporate sales industry for a very, very long time. And when I did, like, we called them huddles back in the day, I said, okay, what's your goal today? All right, how many people you contacted? How many people's on your list? How many people are on your contact sheet? If it's one person, honey, you ain't gonna make your goal. Right? So Phoenix wrote 80K. Is your list big enough to make 80K? And be honest, y'all. Let's be honest. Because for a long time, my list was not reflecting my goal. Just saying, right? Yes, Rachel said 150K. Yes, I love that. Yes. Another thing about building a list is a great way to build connections, to turn your interest to yes. I had a client that just joined one of my programs just recently. She said, Coach, I've seen you so many times throughout the day, which is the reason why I decided to become your client, because they saw me all the time. They don't have to see, people don't have to see you everywhere to see you all the time. Amen. I felt that touch somebody just now. People do not have to see you everywhere to see you all the damn time. Some of y'all are putting your businesses in front of on platforms where it's too much competition and people can't see you. It's not your offer. It's just that your audience can't see you. Another part of building a list is to help you, build that know, like, and trust factor with your core audience. So your list is people who, your email list is people who really want to deal with you, people who really want to vibe with you, people who really want to learn more about you. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody can become a Facebook friend. Anybody become a follower on Instagram. Anybody join your Clubhouse room. Anybody can do that. But your list is people who really want to F with you, like really want to deal with you. And just a disclaimer, y'all, I do curse a little bit, just a little tiny bit. Okay. Just so y'all know that. All right, so y'all ready for this information? We're about to jump into this presentation. So if you're live here on Facebook, I encourage you to tag at least 3 people in the comments, get them on in here who also need help building their list. And those of you who are watching on the Zoom, just please do me a quick favor. Let me know if you guys are up and type in the word #ready in the comments. I want to make sure you guys are ready for this information. What I'm going to be teaching you guys right now is my 5-step process on how to build a high converting email list. What makes me credible? I've been building my email list now ever since 2016. I was building an email list when building an email list wasn't cool. I was building an email list when everybody else was trying to build a website. I was like, hell, I ain't going to build no damn website because until I have people that are going to go to that website. See, some of us are doing things in reverse, right? When you turn it upside down. All right, good. I see some readies on Facebook. I see some readies over here on the Zoom. Okay, so let's jump into step one. Now, y'all better write this down, because all y'all who are watching right now on Facebook Live, I'm taking this off once it's done. Okay. All right. So here's the first step of list building. You need a landing page. That's number one. Somebody type this in the chat. I need a landing page. You need a landing page. Okay. A landing page is a perfect way to capture leads. What is a lead? Anytime somebody gives you your name and their email address, that is considered a lead. Websites, y'all, are too distracting. They are. I've been building a business for over 10 years, and still to this day, I don't have a website. What? I left my job without a website, and I've never looked back without a website. Okay. You don't need a website. Okay. So those of y'all who are just getting started, hashtag startup, if you're just getting started in your business, you know, you don't need a website to get your first customer. You don't need a website to get your first client. You don't need a website to even have somebody purchase your book, whatever, right? But you need a landing page. Okay. You need a page for somebody to land on that's going to see your offer, see what you're talking about, and things like that. So your landing page must represent your business message problem that you solve. So for some of you guys, you got to niche down a little bit. Right? Some of y'all got to niche down. I see some of y'all intros y'all put in the chat, and it's great and all, but I got to hit that bullseye of what you do. So for some of y'all, you got to niche down a little bit, right? So your landing page must speak to your niche, right? It must speak to a certain type of audience. You got to ask yourself, who am I talking to? Somebody put that in the chat right now. You never heard of that, Christina? No. Okay, you heard it today. That's why it's great to be an entrepreneur, because we got to make our brains like sponges, and we learn something new every single day. So step number 2, guys, and the reason why I am streaming through this content, because I want to hear you guys' questions. So towards the end of this, I will be answering questions. So hang tight, and I got my amazing assistant, Tree. She's in here. So if y'all have any questions that she can answer, she's in the chat. She will be going back and forth between Zoom and Facebook, answering some of you guys' questions as well. Step number 2 is, what system are you going to use? Now, putting emails on a spreadsheet, that's not list building. Putting emails on a postable, that is not list building. You must choose what type of system that you're going to store all your emails on that's yours. See, Facebook, Instagram, Clubhouse, all these other amazing platforms, you're on borrowed land. You don't own Facebook. We don't own Instagram. We don't own LinkedIn. We don't own these platforms can shut down tomorrow. It could shut down tomorrow. It could glitch tomorrow, and all of a sudden you lose your entire audience, right? But your list is yours. You're paying every single month for that autoresponder, that system, right? So that you can connect with your audience. So your system has to be, hey, Shoshana, thank you so much, Phoenix, for tagging. Whatever you're using, it has to be yours. You can use platforms like MailChimp, Constant Contact, ConvertKit, MailerLite, GetResponse. Those of y'all who are tuning in now, let me know which email autoresponder you're using right now. Me personally, I've been using Constant Contact since June 23rd of 2016. That is my tea. I love that platform. But whatever you're using, you need something. And now here's what people don't tell you. Here's what most coaches never say. You will invest in a few systems before you find the best one that works for you. Okay. So please know that whatever you use, whatever system that you're using, it must be user-friendly to you. It must be user-friendly. You must be able to do it on your own. Now, even if you're hiring a team will still need to know what to do with the system that you're using. Okay. Step number 3, now that you got people on your list, you got to send them a welcome email right away. Somebody type in hashtag right away. You got to send them a welcome email right away. You have to keep it short. Please do not have a long old essay of your bio and what your mission is. People already know that. They know that's why they joined your list, because they love what you do. They love what they're hearing. They're ready to give you their information. So when you send them that first email, it got to be short. And it also has to have some type of CTA. If you don't know what a CTA is, it's called call to action. And people have to be able to move on something right away, because you don't want people on your email list for years and years and years and haven't moved. It's all about quantity over It's all about quality, over quantity. Quality over quantity. Now, one thing that I realized after doing a lot of tests and a lot of research is people love buttons. So somewhere in your email copy, you got to have a button in there that people can, in fact, click on. Now, step number four is now that you sent out that welcome email, people got it, they clicked on that call to action. Now it's time to send people your list regularly. Now, people can argue with me with this all the time. I'm coming from a sense of experience, not my opinion, okay? Because I've been building a list now for over 6 years. So if you're a course creator, a service provider, author, speaker, you should be sending out emails every other day. Hey, Cynthia, you should be sending out emails every other day. Somebody type in, if you're a course creator, a service provider, author, whatever, type in every other day in the comments, except if it's your launch week. So if it's your launch week, you need to be sending out an email every day during that week. If you're offering products, let's say you're a network marketer, MLMer, direct seller, affiliate marketer, you should be sending out emails every other day. Now, step number 5 is you got to monitor your list, right? You got to monitor your market. Step up your list by monitoring it. When I wake up in the morning, after I check my bank account, honey, I go right into my constant contact. I see how many people open my email, what they're clicking on. What I love about constant contact, it actually can track like where your finger is hovering over when it comes to whenever somebody open my email. And that helps for me when I'm doing a lot of matrix and testing for in the future. You also have to create buckets and move them around if you need to. Like if I get a client, my clients don't get the same emails that I send out to people who are non-clients. You feel me? Also, you got to run weekly reports to determine what type of emails people are opening. Sometimes it's not the fact of what's in your email that people are not opening. It could be your title. It could be your subject line. So sometimes you got to play around with that. All right. So I want to ask you guys a question. Which one of these, and let me just share again. Let me go back here. Who needs help with step number 1? Let me just run through the steps here. This is a whole process. Step number 1 is that you need a landing page. Who on here say, you know what, I need a landing page? Type in 1 in the chat. Type in 2 if you need help figuring out what type of system you need to be using. Type in 3 if you haven't even sent a welcome email out to your email list. See, this masterclass I'm teaching you guys here is great for anyone who have never built an email list before, who have built an email list, but you haven't sent any emails out, or you have an email, you have been sending out you have an email list, you have been sending out emails, but you haven't seen much conversions. Type in 3 if you like, listen, I need help with my welcome email. People join my list, but they're not making moves. Type in step number 4 if you need help with building up that engagement, sending out emails often as possible, knowing what to send out, because the number one problem I find that most clients have is that they don't know what to put in their emails to send out to. And if you need help with monitoring your list to get the optimum conversion, type in number 5 in the chat right now. Okay. Let me see what y'all saying. Let me stop sharing real quick. Let me see what y'all saying. Yes. Okay. Exit out my screen here. Okay. All right. We got 4 and 5. Jules said me for 1. Yes. She said me. It's 1 for me. Hold on, my screen is disappearing on me. Tamaris said 1. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, y'all blowing the chat over here on Zoom. Christina over here on Facebook, she said, I need all because I have done none of these. All right, mama. Thank you for your honesty. Melvina. Oh, I like that name, Melvina. I have a brother named Melvin. I have a nephew named Melvin. That's a good, Melvina is a nice name. I have not done any of this, so I will say all. Thank you for your honesty. SVC provider, send emails every other day. That's right. All right. Thank you so much, Cynthia Wade, for hopping on. Always enjoy your program. Thank you, sis. Thank you. All right, cool. All right, so y'all gave me some feedback. That's great for me to know. Awesome sauce. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna ask you guys some further questions here. Do you feel that you will make more money in your business if you can actually get people to find your landing page or your offer? Type in I in the chat. Type in I in the chat, just like I'm like Tony Robbins here. Type in I, say I. Type in I in the chat right now. If you feel that if you know how to get people to actually find your landing page, so you created an amazing landing page. It speaks to your message. It speaks to your offer. It speaks to the type of people you want to target. But you feel you make more money in your business if people can actually find and locate your landing page or your offer. All right. Type in I. If you can learn how to build a high converting landing page, do you feel that you will make more money in your business right now? Or type in I in the chat if somebody actually gave you done for you templates. So like I said earlier, the number one challenge that I see most clients have is that they don't know what to put in their email. So when I tell people that you need to send emails every other day, you're like, dang, that's a lot of days now. What do I put in the email that I gotta send every other day? And then you say, okay, if I'm offering a course or service or book or whatever, I gotta send an email out every day during the week. If it's my launch week, what the hell do I put in the emails, right? Type in I if you had templates or something to have in your hand to send out so that way you could constantly engage with your list on a regular basis. Type in I right now. Also type in I if you could discover how to manage your email list, right? So you're building an email, you're getting a tons of subscribers on your email list, but you're like, dang, how do I manage these people? How do I manage them? Type in I in the chat right now if you need help with that. And type in the word me. I want to challenge y'all watching to see if y'all serious. Type in the word me. If I could teach you how to increase your list by over 75%, would you say yes to what I'm about to offer you? Type in me in the chat right now. I'm going to look at what y'all saying. Hold on. Y'all know I'm nosy, y'all. Let me stop sharing real quick. Let me see what y'all saying. Let me see what y'all saying. Yes. Scroll on down. All right. I see. Okay. Christiana said me. I'm going to hold you to that, mama. Let's see what y'all saying over here on the Zoom, honey. They're lighting it up over here on Facebook. All right. I see some me and some yeses over here on the Zoom. Awesome. All right. So I want to prepare you guys real quick. If y'all don't mind, I want to like set the tone here. I want to just explain to you guys what you need to build a perfect email list in 2021. What do you need to build? The first thing you need is that you got to promote your list. Okay. Somebody type in hashtag promote. You have to promote your list. Hey, Miyoko. No one's going to know if you actually have a list to join until you promote it. Listen, y'all, it's not rocket science. Number two is you got to grow your list. So as you're promoting your list, it's time to grow it. It's time to expand it, y'all. Instead of you jumping on a brand new platform, you got to monetize the platforms that you're already on. So you have to grow this list. Every single day, I practice my 3L follow-up system. And part of that is looking up. Like I'm always looking for new people to put my business in front of. So you got to grow. Growth is everything. You got to engage with your list. Listen, y'all, there's people that will be on your list for years and not move because you're not sending them anything and you're not pushing them in the move. You're not giving them that fork in the road saying, hey, either you want help or you want to continue on with the life that you're at. Either you want assistance or you're going to continue on doing this by yourself and failing every single time. Like you got to definitely engage in 2021 because people are more distracted now than they have ever been in the past 7 years. Another thing about having a perfect email list in 2020 is you got to automate your list. How many of y'all need to automate your business? Some of y'all a mother of 5. I have 5 kids, y'all. Did y'all know that? Yes, I have 5 kids. I have 5 kids, y'all. Just had a baby this past October. I need to automate everything in my business. Okay. So the first place to automate your business is not getting anybody to schedule your post. Is you making sure that people who actually want to learn more about you are hearing from you all the time. And the only way to do that is to put your list on automation. Okay. And last but never least, you have to start to convert your list every single week. So once you get someone on your list, this is why a sales process is so important, is that once you get a subscriber on your list, you need to have a maturity time of when that person actually purchases your offer. You don't want people on your list for years and years and eons and years and years and years and years and years. Okay? It is what it is. Okay. So those of you who register for this masterclass, and I'm sorry if this picture is a little bit foggy. This is just a simple screenshot. I sent you all a link to fill out my brief questionnaire to get an idea of where you're at with your list building strategy. And I was surprised at these numbers, but it totally confirmed for me that what I'm about to talk to you guys and launch you guys is needed right now for 99% of y'all who are watching this. Is 81% of you said you don't know how to get people on your list. You don't know how to get people to join your list. Type in 2 if that's you in the comments. You maybe you have a list right now, you don't have a list, but you don't even know where to get started to get people to join it. So 81% of y'all said that. 71% of you guys said you don't know what type of emails to send to the people on your email list. And 66% of you guys said that you don't know which emails you don't know which email autoresponder to use for your business. So if any of these resonates with you guys, do me a quick favor right now and just type in 2 in the chat. I was so surprised at these numbers. I really was, but it was confirmation for me. Like I just said, that what I'm about to show you guys is needed, is for sure needed. Okay, I just checked out what y'all typed in the chat. Thank y'all for responding. Okay, good. So let's go back to this graph here. So come on now, come through now. She's taking too long to get it back on the screen. Okay, here she go. All right, so I want to introduce you guys my list, I'm sorry, my List Building Academy coaching program. Inside my List Building Academy, every week I teach you guys how to promote your list. I teach you guys how to grow your list. I teach you guys how to engage with your list, automate your email list. And also, last but never freaking least, I teach you guys how to promote, how to convert your list as well. Now, what does that mean? I'm going to show you guys how to actually get people on your list, how to get qualified people on your list. I'm going to show you guys how to build your landing pages and also your opt-in pages step by step. Also inside of my List Building Academy, I'm going to show you guys how to provide to you guys actual templates. So those of you who are like, listen, Letitia, I get what you're saying. All you talk about every day is email marketing, but I don't know what to send to my list. I'm actually going to give you guys templates. So if you're about to launch a course, you should be doing webinars. Okay. I have a webinar template. For those of you guys who are launching beta courses or services, I have beta templates. For those of you who have products, I have product templates like flash sales and all that. For those of y'all who are going higher ticket, maybe you're trying to get $5,000 plus clients, I have a high ticket email funnel template. So all that is inside my list building program. That right there is valued at over $55,000. Yes, I did say that. My templates are valued at over $55,000. Also inside of my List Building Academy, I'm going to teach you guys how to automate your list by so that you can put your business on autopilot. And more importantly, I'm going to show you guys how to convert your list. Somebody type in what? Yeah, type in what in the chat right now. Type in what? That's insane. Freaking insane. All right, y'all. Let me switch some slides around here real quick so I could just go right down to the nitty gritty with y'all. All right, here we go. All right. Let me get over here. While y'all doing that, just share this out. Share this out. All right. Let me get rid of that. So I want to show you guys something real quick. All right. Bear with me here. Bear with me. All right. All right. All right, let me get this up here. I'm going to close this out. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to get rid of some of this stuff on my screen so that because I'm going to play something at the end for you guys. And I don't want a bunch of disturbance. Therese, if you could put the link in the chat for me real quick over here on Zoom and over here on Facebook, I would greatly appreciate it, love. All right, let's get back. I'm going to share my screen again. And guys, listen, I'm going to open this up to questions in about 5 minutes. I want to hear you guys' questions. Seriously, for those of y'all who need help building your email list, you want to grow your business this year, you don't want to have the same results that you had the year before, it's time to ask your questions now. Just like my boy Trevor Ott says, powerful people ask powerful questions. All right. So here's what you get included inside of my List Building Academy. So you get weekly video and live trainings from me. Yes, I said live. Every single week, I do a live training inside of my List Building Academy. Also inside my List Building Academy, you get access to my private Patreon support community. In there, I share a lot of exclusive content. I share a lot of exclusive trainings in there, also tips as well to grow your list. You're also going to get invited to my private live virtual events that I have. So you get all that included. Now, if you were to pay for all this separately, you'll be paying over $1,000 every single month. But somebody type in the chat right now, I ain't paying that. Type in the chat right now, ladies. I ain't paying that. I ain't going to charge y'all $1,000 a month for all this. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. I'm not going to charge y'all over $1,000. Some of y'all paying more than this for coaching, and y'all not even getting half of what you're going to be getting inside my List Building Academy. No shade, all facts. All right. So let's run through this again. You get access to my weekly video trainings, my trainings, and my live trainings as well. Access to my private Patreon support community and invites to my private live virtual events. Again, if you was to pay all this separately, like I said, you'd be paying over $1,000. You ain't going to be paying that. All you're going to be paying today is just $25 per month. Somebody type in what? Type in what again, y'all? All you're going to be paying is just $25 per month. So again, like I said, inside of my List Building Academy, I give you all of my templates, all of my email templates. You get all of my copies, everything. I open up my vault only to the ladies who are in my List Building Academy, right? So if you're in there, you get right now, today, the minute you go to patreon.com/Letitia Campbell, you'll get access to all this. Also, on top of that, for those of you who want to learn how to plug in these templates into your email, because I know when I gave away these templates in the past, people didn't really take advantage of them because they didn't know how to use them. I actually show you guys how to use my templates. Hello? Nobody does that. Okay. I'm gonna move on from there. We're gonna come back to that in just a second because some of y'all missed that. I'm gonna show you how to use my templates. And the reason why I do the weekly live sessions, because I know each of you guys have different businesses. My List Building Academy program is great for those of you who are course creators, service providers, authors, speakers, tax preparers, network marketers, affiliate marketers. It's great for all of you. So being the fact that all of y'all have different businesses, different launches, different strategies, I want to see y'all. I want to see what you're working on. I want to see your opt-in pages. I want to help you build your opt-in pages. I want you to help you plug in your emails into your email autoresponder. My templates can be used for any email autoresponder. Any email autoresponder. Even if you don't have an email autoresponder right now, you still should sign up. So that when once you get it, you know what to do with it. Because here's the thing about email autoresponders. You're paying for that service. So once you start to pay for it, you want to have stuff to send to your list already. You don't want to be paying every single month and you're not even using it. Did I say something? You're paying for every month, you're not even using it. Okay, so we're gonna hop into questions in just a second, you guys. But again, I want to explain to you guys everything you're going to be getting inside of my List Building Academy. I'm gonna teach you guys how to promote your list, how to grow your list, how to engage with your list, how to automate your list, and also how to convert your list. Now, many of you guys are probably wondering, Letitia, why do you do what you do? Y'all, I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission to help y'all to stop begging. I was just telling my clients this earlier. I'm on a mission to help y'all get to the level where y'all want to get to in your business, more importantly, in your life. I'm on a mission to make y'all financially independent. Yes, I'm a mother of 5 children, but my husband, God forbid, can die tomorrow. If that happens, God forbid, Letitia and her 5 kids are going to be okay. That's what I want to give you guys. I want to give you guys a way to where you have options, you have ways and means to make money for yourself, and you have ways and means to contribute to your audience. See, a lot of you guys have people on your list, people who are following you every day that really, really want to be down for y'all, but you don't know how to communicate with them. You don't know how. It's not the fact that you don't want to. You don't know how to give. And as entrepreneurs, we are all givers. So I want to share with you guys my story on what got me to where I am today. And I hope each and every one of you guys enjoy it. So give me a second. I'm going to play this video. And once this video is over, I want to answer you guys questions. All right. So type your questions down in the comments about everything that I just went over. You can have a question about my List Building Academy, or maybe you have a question pertaining to your email list on where to get started and what have you. So I'll be right back. Hi, my name is Letitia Campbell, and I'm the founder and CEO of the Camel Success Network. A little bit over 10 years ago, my husband and I decided to start our family. Early on, we were dealt with layoffs, massive bills, living from paycheck to paycheck, and we were so disconnected as a couple. We even would joke about how we were more like roommates than an actual couple. Also, I spent less and less time with my children, rushing them out the house in the morning to drop them off at school, and then to come home right after they were sleeping. I was lost. I was physically and mentally stressed. I was so depressed over the fact that I was so disconnected from the people who mattered most to me. Then right when I found out that I was pregnant with my daughter, Laura, I decided to make a change. I wanted to dominate my life. I wanted to have a bigger impact with my children, and I wanted to put myself in the driver's seat. So I decided right after to leave my corporate job so that I can help more women to be financially independent, determined, empowered, and most importantly, dominant. So that's why I created the Women's Success Domination Movement for women who want more out of their lives than just what they're receiving, for women who are so passionate about their message, about their brand, about their mission, and want to help women all across the world. So join us in this movement, because there's so many of us out there who are hurting, who don't have a voice. And let's find your voice today. I'll see you on the inside. Yes! Every single time I play that video, I have to put my computer on mute because I get all teary-eyed and stuff. I sure do. I get so teary-eyed. Okay, guys. So let me know. We're going to, like I said, y'all, that is my story. That's my message. That's my journey. And as I was telling my clients earlier today, you know, success is not a destination. It's a process. It's a full-on 24/7, 365-day process. And I want to help you guys with that. I want to be a part of you guys with that by helping you piece together your back end, because email marketing is back end. Everybody wants to do the front end stuff in their businesses. They want to do the graphics, they want to do the logos, they want to do the websites. But we so often forget about the back end, the thing that actually makes us money. So I want to open this up for the next 10 or so minutes for questions. So if you could type in the chat right now, I will also pull up the offer to my List Building Academy again. The program, once again, guys, is only $25 per month. That's for a limited time. Once we reach our goal for this program, once the price will go up. Yes, the price will go up. I just did a poll inside my group yesterday to the clients who are currently in there. I said, how much do you guys feel I should charge for the program? And all of them said $97 every single month. Everything they're getting, all the attention, the answered questions, the value, the connections is well worth over $97 per month. So before I do increase that price, I'm sort of having, this is sort of like a founder's price, if you can, what have you, where you guys can get in now for a low cost of $25 per month. So now what happens when you join? So you go to patreon.com/Letitia Campbell. The minute that you join, you're going to get a welcome video in your email and also on Patreon as well. And then you're going to be invited to our weekly onboarding call and also invited to our next training that's coming up very, very soon. Okay. And so that's what you're going to get included as well, along with some other stuff as well that you'll be in, that I don't want to say here, that you'll get access to once you do join. So once again, the link is patreon.com/Letitia Campbell. That is the link to go to. And I'm just going to go over here on Zoom because I think we have some questions that popped in. Those of you who are watching on Facebook, please ask your questions now, because this live on Facebook will go down. So the minute I hit end broadcast, I'm going to hop over to Facebook and I'm going to delete this live. So ask your questions today. Tamara said that, oh, you are really blessing people today. Thank you so much for that, sis. That I'm really honored by that. I really am. Thank you so much for sharing that. Let me see what other questions came through. All right, guys, any questions that you have? It could be email marketing questions. It could be questions about the program. Melvina said, how long or how many to go through the program? How long or how many? Can you explain your question again, Melvina? You said how long or how many to go through the program. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, sis? Thank you, Christiana. I hope you join patreon.com/Letitia Campbell. And guys, another thing is that I don't lock people in my programs. I don't want to name no names, but I know a lot of people out here on these internet streets are doing that, saying, hey, once you join my membership, you got to stay in it for 2 years. I don't do that. This is a opt-in, opt-out type of thing. If you opt in and you feel that this is not the program for you, you can always cancel your membership. You are not locked in. Okay? You are not locked in. That's number one. All right? So you do have the option to cancel if you like. All right? And also what I love about what the systems that we're using is that whenever you have a question, whenever you want to message me directly, the Patreon system can handle that to where if you have a question that's you want individualized attention, I can absolutely give that, because there is multiple industries that join my List Building Academy that you all have different businesses. So I like to give you guys that individualized strategy for your email marketing process. How many lessons? Oh my God. How many lessons? A lot. Teresa's on here. I don't think, girl, we have a lot of lessons in there. I mean, it's email marketing. It's so many layers to it. You know what I'm saying? So this is not I know some of you guys are probably used to 4 module or maybe 8 module programs. This is way beyond that. You know, email marketing is your back end machine. Okay. So and also is individualized to your industry. So there's tons of content in there. You know, you just take your pick. And I always tell people who join, do not get overwhelmed. Being the fact that this is a membership, it's a slower paced program. It's not like my inner circle. My inner circle is intense, y'all. My inner circle is only for people now who are making a certain type of revenue a month in their businesses. My membership program is slower paced for those of you who are just getting started, or you have a list, but you have no clue on how to send them emails or how to get them engaged, or you have a list, you're sending emails out to your list, but your list is just not converting. So for those of you, I have this program is perfect for if you said yes to any of those three. But there is tons of content in there. But I always tell people who join, that's why we do these onboarding calls every week. Every week I do an onboarding call for all of you all my new clients in my list building program. So that's why I would do those onboarding calls. So for those of y'all to talk to me so I can see where you're at in your businesses so I can point you in the right direction. Okay. Did that answer your question, Melvina? Yeah, so the link again, ladies, is patreon.com/Letitia Campbell. Please, if you go to that link and let's say if you go to that link tomorrow or next week and the price is more, don't inbox me and say, hey, when you did your webinar, you said it was $25. I just said it again here on this presentation that once we reach our goal for this List Building Academy, we will be raising the prices. Okay. And what qualified me to teach you guys? I've been featured in Fox. I've been featured in CBS. I've been featured in NBC. I do a StreamYard show on the StreamYard YouTube channel every week. I know a ton about email marketing. I've been building a list now ever since 2016 when list building wasn't cool. So get in now, try me out, get whatever you need to get, and start to grow and build your list. You got to build that back end machine. This is when people, those Facebook ad gurus, those YouTube ad gurus, they don't tell you this. They tell you, listen, go out there and build an ad, but y'all don't even have a back end machine. So when somebody do join your list or get inside your offer, you don't have a back end machine to convert them or keep them around. That's why they move. You build an ad and you're like, wait, nobody bought anything. Nobody joined my list because you have not established your foundation of your business, which is your back end machine. That is the number one system in your brand that you have to be focusing on now. Now, just imagine you get 1,000 more people on your email list. Imagine where your business will be in December. Just imagine. Imagine if you get an extra 500 new emails, right? Within the next 3 months, imagine where your business would be. Thank you. Tamaris said she secured her spot. Thank you, love. So we have a new client. Anybody else? Patreon.com/Letitia Campbell. And okay, great. I wanted to check back with you, Melvina. Melvina said I answered her question. So like I said, it is a lot of content in there. I've been doing this for a while, so I have a lot of content. I'm always putting content in there all the time. And again, we have those weekly Q&As, those weekly trainings. So that way I can make sure that you are working in accordance to your process, because you all have a different process. Success is not a destination. Success is a process. So you guys got to think of it that way. A lot of these things y'all spending your money on is not getting your return on your investment because you don't have a list to compound that, to support that. Your list has to support your business. One of y'all put in that you want to make 80K this year. One of y'all wanted to make 150K this year. You have to look at your list and ask yourself, does your list support that goal? If it does not support that goal, you need to join my List Building Academy today by going to patreon.com/Letitia Campbell. So are there any other questions, y'all? Let me run through Facebook real quick. To make sure I don't miss anything. Yes. And again, guys, your question doesn't have to be in reference to my program. Maybe you have a question about your email list. I would love to answer it. I love answering questions, y'all, to make sure you understand the content. And thank you so much, Tamarisk. I'm going to get that name down, girl. I promise you, since you're my client now. Thank you so much for joining. I so appreciate you. Again, check your email about 5 to 10 minutes. You should be getting a confirmation and some instructions and also a few invites. So your first week of joining, y'all, it may feel a little bit overwhelming because you're getting invites to different things. My assistant, Therese, sends out information as well. We want to make sure you guys have all the information because I don't want nobody coming back to me talking about I don't know what link to go to. I don't know where to go to. Girl. They're not letting me sign in. What does it say, Melvina? Thank you, Christina. Congrats. She just joined. We got another hashtag list builder in the room, number 2. Melvina, what is it saying on the screen? And again, guys, the link is patreon.com/Letitia Campbell. What is it saying, sis? I promise I won't get off this live until we get you your help, sis. What is it saying on the checkout? And there's multiple ways you can pay. You could pay with your credit card. You could pay with your PayPal. Okay, give it a second, Melvina, because there's a lot of people going to the page. So refresh or use incognito. Like you can go to your browser and select incognito and type in patreon.com. Teresa, if you could put the link, reply to Melvina real quick. Teresa's going to help you. Patreon.com/Letitia Campbell. Yeah. Thank you, Teresa. Yeah. Sometimes you just got to refresh your screen because when people go to the page at one time, sometimes it acts a little bit strange. Every site does that when you're getting a lot of hits. So I do see that Christina came through. Congrats, Christina. I see Tamaris. I see your name just popped in. Congrats. So the page does work because, a few people just went on there. But we'll help you out, sis. Even if you have to inbox Therese directly, she'll help you as well. But let me know, sis. I want to make sure that you're all set because once I get off here, I'm taking down this live over Facebook. We're going into the List Builder Academy portal. And I'm going to start sending you guys out some messages personally. So we fast over here. And then I'm going to eat my fried chicken that I just made. What did y'all cook for dinner tonight? I made fried chicken, y'all, with some salad. Yes, I got this. This mix, y'all. Oh my God. Y'all probably already had this already, but this is my first time eating it with my salad. It is walnuts, sweet walnuts with raspberry. No, with cranberry, with dried cranberries. Child, listen. I made a whole bowl. When I tell y'all a whole bowl last night, I made a whole bowl of that and I ate the entire bowl. Cause I'm breastfeeding, so we get extra hungry. So I'm trying not to eat things like too much crazy stuff at night. But I'm about to tear that fried chicken down. I'm about to tear that salad down. Yes. Before I do that, I want to make sure that you guys are all set, that you're in. Okay. Because, first week, I tell you, onboarding week, it does feel a little bit like, oh my God, all these messages, all these invites. It's just that way for the first week because we want to make sure that you guys are all onboarded into the program. Jewel said Southwest chopped salad. Oh, she said Southwest chopped salad with fried chicken tenders. Ooh, that tastes so good. Do you add bacon to it? Your Southwest salad? I always add bacon to mine. I don't know what it is. I feel like anything you add bacon to makes it taste like, oh, she said absolutely. I feel like anything you add bacon to, it just makes it taste so delicious. I love me some bacon. Yes, I'm trying to cut it down a little bit, but yes. Yeah, girl, that's delicious. That's what I'm making tonight. The fried chicken, girl. I'm gonna tear it down. Hey, Jean, what's up? How you doing, Belle? Yes, mama. Okay, Malvina, you are all set, girl. For any of you guys are messaging me, I'm sorry I can't see it right now. I have to wait till, matter of fact, let me pull up my tablet. Let me find that real quick. All right. Y'all see, this is not the traditional webinar. I want to make sure y'all guys get whatever y'all got. Some people do webinars and they're just like, okay, bye. Like, girl, I need some help. Okay. Jules said bacon saves my many recipes. That's right. Bacon and spam. Somebody, I posted me a spam. I made spam and biscuits the other day. And someone like, oh, you're not supposed to be eating that. Whoop de whoop. I like, don't come from my plate. Worry about what you put in your mouth. Don't come from my plate. Yes. Don't come from my plate. Yes. All right. Malvina, you all set? Let me just make sure before I hop off here. Again, guys, the link is patreon.com/Atisha Campbell. Again, you get access to my weekly video and live trainings. You get access to my private support community, invites to my private live virtual events. You get access to my complete email template vault. Again, I don't do listen shops. We don't do that over here, where you just come to my class and you leave. We're doing work. We're getting work done. I share my screen. You share your screen. We start building. This is not an opportunity for you to just listen to information and try to figure out on your own after. Every time you walk away from any of my Q&As, you are going to be executing. This is why we do a lot of our trainings earlier in the week. So that way you could test stuff out, come back, ask questions, and keep it moving. I love to hear when you clients say, hey, coach, I got 20 new people on my list. Hey, coach, I got 50 new people on my list. Hey, coach, I got 10 new people on my list, and 3 of them brought my offer. I love hearing those bits of feedback because, guys, list building is the #1 way to get a return on your investment. It's the #1 way where you can build revenue in your business. You could post 100 times a day, but I guarantee only less than 5% of people see that your post. When you send out an email to your email list, the rate now, when I checked on Google, it said 93% of people who send out emails, 93% of their list see that email. Will never get those numbers on social media. It's just impossible. We're playing the algorithm game. We're playing the competition game with other people. You playing the competition game with other people who do what you do. Me personally, I'm a true Capricorn. I like to get people in my own space so they can only pay attention to me. I'm not trying to be all distracted with all these other people, because people don't just join your list because they just want to join your list. They join your list because they're interested in what you're doing. People join your list on an option. It's optional for them to join your list. Okay. They're not going to join the same list for the same person for 10 different people. If they find that you're the one to help them, they're going to join your list and they're going to want to see your information often. All right. Malvina says she is in. Yes. I'm happy, mama. Yes. Congrats. Everybody congratulate Malvina and all the rest of the amazing clients who just joined. Yes, baby. What's up? Oh, get her diaper. Yeah, change that diaper, mama. All right, y'all. Let me hop off here because I see my little one. Okay, I just saw your comment. Wait, hold on 1 second. My little one over there. Ray, she's like, Mama, I don't care what you're doing over there. I need to eat. Okay, good, Malvina. I see that you just came in, sis. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right. So if y'all don't have any other questions, I'm going to hop off. Those of y'all who are watching this on Facebook, I'm going to take this down right now. I may leave it up for 15 minutes. What do y'all think? Y'all think I should just take it down off of Facebook? I'll leave it up for about 15 minutes for the ones who weren't able to see it. What do y'all think? I might just leave it up. I might just leave it up. We'll see. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, do not sit on this opportunity. Do not sit on this opportunity and think that, well, I'll sign up when I'm ready or when my business is ready. Your business needs to always is ready for email marketing. It should be ready before. Those of you who just getting started, you need to start growing a list right now. Good night, Jewel. Good night, sis. Jewel is one of my clients inside the program as well. You need to start building a list right now. Before you think about getting that next graphic, building up that next website, you need to build a list so that when you do launch whatever it is that you're launching, you have people who are ready for it. Hello? You have people who are ready for it. It's not going to be crickets. It's not going to be cobwebs and all the things. Okay? Let's do the process the right way, not the fast way. The right way, the strategic way. This way is the most untraditional way because, again, this way takes time. It takes you to calculate. It takes you to build. People don't like doing this part. But when they do it the different way, the wrong way, they see crickets. They see cobwebs, and then they buy more things. You're just putting more and more band-aids on your business when really, in all reality, truthfully, you haven't established the foundation yet. And with this program, you will be establishing the foundation. So again, patreon.com/Letitia Campbell. I'll keep this up for about maybe 15 to 20 minutes here on Facebook. After that, I'm taking this down. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, don't forget, get out there and dominate because it's time to design the life that you, in fact, deserve. Till next time, bye, guys.